And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Cincinnati Reds.
Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Chase Burns. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Jurickson Profar, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Batting second, first base.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Profar at second with nobody out. Out to short. De La Cruz fires across the diamond, and Olson is set down.
Batting third baseman.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Fouled off left side. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that one moves his feet. And there's a ball. Fair ball. Coming home. Oh, he botches it. He will score, and they take the lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do, is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
So here's Murphy now. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down.
One.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 17th of the year. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Ground ball left side. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, done blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now I do it all the time. I've been steady improving to make it fluid on the rhyme.
And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Spencer Strider. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Will Benson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Ball. 2-1.
The 2-1 is high. There's a strike.
Full count.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Matt McLean in the box here lets that one go for a ball. McLean in his second season, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2021. Swing and a ball popped up. Albies. And there's 2 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Ellie De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. Towards first. Olsen steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Burns back to work. Just missed.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And now Eli White. And that drops in for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The throw to second is offline.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No outs. Runner on second. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. There's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball.
1 out,
strike.
the runner at second here at the top of the second. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. 2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Marte snags it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jerickson Profar.
So the lineup flips over. And next for Atlanta, Jerickson Profar. Led off this game with a double. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Albies at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. The throw in, but it's offline,
he's in there.
and they lead by 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So 2 down. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings and chases a low one there.
0-2.
Up and in. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Austin Hayes.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. That
2-2.
one not close, and it's 2-2. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. Hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Lux. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Strider. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Harris brings it in, and there's one away.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
That one out to right. White on his way over. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Stepping in, Spencer Steer. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Reds leave 1. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Riley now.
Austin Riley.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter Drake Baldwin.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Now, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Ball 1 there.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Nick Martinez up and throwing for Terry Francona. That one finds the zone. 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but it had been called a 3rd strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch out.
Murphy takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Man at first, 1 away. And that's off the outside edge. Now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next pitch inside. And now 3-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
That one's in there, and the count is filled up.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 4 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Strider deals. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Strider gets the strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Key Brian Hayes in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Touches down. That's a hit.
Now batting,
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Benson.
On the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson. You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Riley pulls it down, and there's 2 away. Next to hit, Matt McClain. 0 for 1 with a fly.
Matt McClain.
Fastball for a strike. Hayes off of first with 2 away. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. That is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. On to the 4th, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Chase Burns done for the night, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Nick Martinez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
White batting with one down, takes a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
On the ground right side, McLean to first, there for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Allen.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. He's 0 for 1. Allen in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 outs. Goes down looking. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Braves 5 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the fourth, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it's Austin Hayes. And that's outside.
Well, these Reds, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. De La Cruz leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball right side and foul ball. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Well done behind the dish.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Man at second. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's
Ball
down
two.
and in. That
Full
one
count.
misses, and the count's full. Runner at second here, one gone. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Noel V. Marte digs in now. Flied to right his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Martinez back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Foul ball still 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley at the plate, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
The designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. They say it went.
No balls. 1 strike.
Olsen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low at 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Outside, 2-1. On the ground, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's already homered here in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That's outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Bases loaded, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Bases loaded, 2 down. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. They leave them loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Spencer Steer. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Up and in. The count now 2-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
3-2 now. Lifted in the air down the left side. Profar. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Stevenson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The Braves leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Hayes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Reds go down quietly, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now here is Eli White. And ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Santillan, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike. Albies gets his lead at first, nobody out. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Line drive. McLean feeds to second, out there, and that's 2.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Two outs, base is empty. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 5 and the Reds 0. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Bottom of the 6th. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Murphy makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McLean.
So digging in, Matt McLean.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
There's the strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Swung on, belted, way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next is the designated hitter, Austin Hayes. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score. Harris fires it in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Gavin Lux. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Up the middle, Allen. Handles, throws to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. That one is upstairs.
1-0.
Santillan, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Foul ball there. And strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one
2-2.
inside. Look out. That one to first, and it goes just foul. And they'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Olsen stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And now 2-1. One down, base is empty, and now it's even up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Popped up right side. McLean brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 5 and the Reds 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Noel V. Marte.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Next offering is fouled back.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Strider out of the game, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Bryce Elder.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Stevenson.
That's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Hernandez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is down low. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next offering is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Elder fires. On the ground to first. Olsen takes it to the bag, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're down here 5-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brent Suter. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
Outside with a breaking ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
2-0's the count.
Next pitch is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be, so I ease to a steady speed.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Baldwin gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-1.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now it's going to be Michael Harris the second.
No, that's the ball.
Just missed. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. just missed.
2-0.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. High in the air, out to right. Marte makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. A switch hitter batting right. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. That's to third. Hayes throws to first.
He's out.
And Albies is retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Eli White.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fought off foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he
gets it to first, and that is the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 7-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
My motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day. I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
There's a strike. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Harris after it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was.
Boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
One gone, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Benson stands at first with 1 out. That one lifted to left. Profar moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Out to short. They take the force out number 3. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Reds 1. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Suter back to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Foul ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hayes pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Jerickson Profar.
Here's Profar now. This one in the air, right field. Marte makes a nice running catch.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Matt Olson down. First pitch misses.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here comes Austin Riley, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Olson off of first with 2 away.
Ball, no. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he makes the catch. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Reds 1. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. That one missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Ball 2.
And another ball. Popped up. Albies. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Gavin.
So up next, Gavin Lux. Just missed.
Off the plate.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Next for Cincinnati, MLB Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
The Braves up big in this one. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
1-2.
In the dirt. And a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And a strike in there.
No ball. One strike.
Line to left.
That's
and
foul ball.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Now only one out remaining. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. One run across, and that's going to bang against the wall. Marte on his horse around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 7-3.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Bryce Elder will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn things over to the righty, Daysbel Hernandez. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 1 for 3. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Next pitch misses. 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The Reds down to their final strike. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of inning number 9. Not
2-2.
close with that one, and a count now even up. That's inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.